All right, let's get to the phone lines.
Call me Monday. Great.
And we're going to talk to Tom from Ocean Springs. Tom, we're a little tight on time. What can we help you with?
Hey, Tom.
Yes. My son had a car accident last week, and he hit the back end of a truck
Okay.
that hit another car, and the guy that he hit didn't have car insurance, and he thought he had full coverage because he had it on some kind of company online, and I just didn't. He got a bad leg now, and I don't know if because the guy didn't have insurance, is he liable for anything?
Tom, great question. I can hear the concern in your voice. Matt, we've gotten the call before. You got one of the chain reaction car accidents.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
He's going to need an attorney.
He is, well, because I tell you, those cases really, and listen, and it's tough to parse, right? It's tough to figure that out, but usually the analysis kind of really focuses on like the impacts, right? You know, were there, distinct impacts, and did you feel things between impacts, for example? Was it, one impact, a short delay, a long delay? And so, they're very fact driven. And listen, it's hard to kind of piece that through, but the fact, quite frankly, it sounds like there's some people with insurance, some people without insurance, so that's going to complicate it. So yeah, that's a big piece to kind of unravel for sure.
So Tom's son, it's one of these things where it'd be a lot for him to take on, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
And it sounds like he also has an injury, unfortunately, to his leg as well.
Oh, and we talk about this all the time, Kenny, on the air. Right after these kind of accidents, you get contacted by the insurance company. They want to take what? A recorded statement, right? And that's so, and a lot of people do that, and some lawyers don't like those at all. You do have an obligation at some level to do it, but you have to kind of be careful. Honestly, they're the claims process, their job. Honestly, they're not there to be generous. They're not there really to be fair. They're there, quite frankly, to pay as little as they can on their claims. So, they're kind of trained to, ask you questions in a certain way, I think, to kind of elicit responses that kind of help them. So we like to, sometimes we have those statements done at our office. We get copies of those statements, things like that. And that's really the proper way to do it. We don't like our clients just willy-nilly on the fly giving statements and those kind of things.
But his son probably should still be talking to his insurance
Absolutely,
agent, right? I mean, that's the first step here.
Yep. Well, I think his son needs a plan, Kenny, for sure. This is a complicated issue with, 3 impacts, 3 different vehicles, potentially, well, he says one for sure didn't have insurance.
Right.
His son, I think, did liability only, don't know about the third car. So there's a lot here to unpack.